Okay, well now is the part of the video that depends what you think. It's either a little strange or it makes total sense. To me, it makes sense. Previously, I'd gone to the president's palace and stood outside and give a little like woohoo because ceremoniously, that's who will sign my citizenship acceptance. And this is where my citizen application will be decided upon. It's now Saturday. Of course, I did the interview on Thursday, so I doubt the application is here yet. It was fingerprinted, so I'd imagine it's being run through some database. But eventually it'll make it inside here, and someone in this office will decide. They say the president himself, but I can't imagine he spends time reading through all those applications. But somebody who he appoints to do that will. And this is where it'll be decided. So, yes, to the palace. It's beautiful. Do me a solid, President. Actually, it's pretty much decided here at this government office behind me. There, that one, that big government office behind me. So I thought I'm just going to come out and send a little positive energy to that office and everyone who works in there. But it is way out of the center of town. Past the sports stadium, past the IKEA, if that gives you some reference. Sort of the equivalent maybe of like going to the Home Office in the UK and Croydon, but even farther. If we were talking New York or Philadelphia, we'd be in New Jersey at this point. We're out there. But it may seem strange to come out there. I actually went to a small little store here and got a gorgeous, beautiful red dish, meg cherry. It's delicious and real. It's made by the lady in there who sold it to me. And so I think it may seem a little, wild, but I like sending positive energy to things, and where my application is currently being deliberated. Why not send positive energy to the location? But on top of that, I think it's important. I love Hungary. I love Budapest. But of course, I experience, the center of Budapest and my friends and all the beauty there. But, what's it actually like in the city? And I think it's important, when considering any place to come out farther from the city, farther from where tourists are, and just see about life. And I can say, oh my gosh, this area's, not fancy like Buda, where I'm staying in Buda, but it is where people live, and also it is by far, it's uncomparable to any U.S. city in terms of the public transport. I got out here super easily. Yes, I transferred from a Vilamos, the tram, to a subway to another tram. No problem. Everything was fast. It was on time. You can see a Vilamos going past right now, a tram. Like I said, we're way out there. This is not a place that would have public transport, easy public transport in the U.S. And it just shows, so yes, it makes me even more positive about Hungary and Budapest, that I can come out here to, there's industrial parks out here where the industrial parks are, where the big government offices are, where, the IKEA is. And you still have this super easy transport, safe, clean. It's a little bit of a not as fancy neighborhood. It's a little rougher, but totally clean, safe. Excellent retes at the little corner cafe. And she was making beautiful pancakes as well, and I thought, everything looks so good. And they had turos testat, everything. I would have wished I hadn't eaten lunch already, but we'll come back. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm sending positive energy to that building there behind us. Send some positive energy to there and the people who work there. I believe in that. Why not?